And then?
Then he said I must have misread the original docket. To pride, her breath comes in ragged gasps. Beside her, her husband Leo sleeps soundly.
No.
A number hangs behind her eyes. Not 500,000, 5 million. A phantom from a document she saw just before the accident, before the concussion.
Alyssa. Everything all right?
Alyssa lays back down, her body rigid. She forces her breathing to deepen, to match his, faking a sleep she knows will not come.
Just a dream. Go back to sleep.
It had to be a dream. The real world doesn't just change the numbers on a page. The next morning, sunlight streams into a bright, humid kitchen, the clink of a coffee mug. Alyssa's husband, Leo Soares, sets her favorite mug on the table, the one with the small chip on the rim.
Sleep well in the end.
Like a stone.
Good. I let you rest. I went in to impress a fluvial soars early and handled the payroll.
Oh, thank you.
And I did a little organizing on your desktop. Moved some of the old job files into an archive folder. It was getting cluttered.
My computer?
Just helping you clear your head. Muammer. You've had enough to worry about.
Alyssa just nods, her throat too tight to speak. Later, at the impressive Fluvialsaurus, the low hum of the Heidelberg presses is a constant heartbeat under the scent of ink and solvent. Alyssa walks the floor. Impressive Fluvialsaurus foreman Miguel Costa gives her a nod. His face is a roadmap of 60 years spent in this building.
Everything running okay, Miguel?
Like a Swiss watch. Alyssa, always, but you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just a headache.
Of course. In her office, Alyssa sits at her desk, the frantic sound of a mouse clicking over and over.
Where is it? Archive 2023? Old accounts. Miss Eggman, no.
A figure appears in the doorway, her husband, Leo.
Looking for something.
The appraisal for the Heidelberg. I can't find it.
Oh, I put all the capital expenditure files in a new folder. Equipment assets to make it cleaner for the audit.
He reaches past her and clicks the mouse twice. A folder opens. The file is right there.
See? So simple. So logical.
Right, thanks.
Of course.
He leans against the doorframe, his expression thoughtful.
You know, I'm a little worried about Miguel.
Why? He said everything was fine this morning.
He loaded the wrong ink into number 3. A whole batch of flyers for the pharmacy came out blue instead of green. Had to scrap the whole run.
He did?
He just seemed confused. He's been here a long time. Maybe too long.
Leo leaves her with that thought, a seed of doubt planted in the only soil she thought was still solid. The rest of the day is a blur of small cuts.
A lunch meeting? Today?
I don't have that in my book. The client on the other end of the phone sounds confused.
Oh, Leo scheduled it. Yes, of course. I'm on my way.
That evening, back in the kitchen, Alyssa is staring at the calendar on the wall. There's a red circle around today's date in her own handwriting. Dentist Julia form. She has no memory of writing it. Her husband, Leo, comes up behind her, wrapping his arms around her waist.
Don't worry. I reminded you this morning. About the appointment.
Alyssa wants to believe him. It's so much easier. Their tiny-year-old daughter, Julia, looks up from her bowl of cereal, her brow furrowed.
No, you didn't.
Cape, we don't have the dentist today. Leo laughs, a warm, easy sound that fills the kitchen.
Your daughter is a joker, Alyssa. Just like you were.
He turns away to get the milk from the fridge, but as he does, he gives Julia a quick, sharp glance. It isn't amused, it's a warning. Julia sees it, her face falls. She looks down at her cereal, her shoulders shrinking. And she says nothing more. A long silence hangs in the room. In that silence, something inside Alyssa shifts. The fear is still there, but now there's a hard, sharp point of anger beneath it. The next day, at Impressive Fluviosaurus, the air by the giant industrial cutter smells of ozone and shaved paper. Elisa finds her foreman, Miguel Costa, checking the blade alignment.
Miguel, can we talk?
He turns, wiping his hands on a rack. He doesn't smile. Elisa.
Leo said you put the wrong ink in number 3 yesterday, that you seemed confused.
A muscle in Miguel's jaw tightened. The job ducats at Pontoni 354. That's green. Leo came out. He said the client changed it to Pontoni 293, blue. So I changed it.
And then?
Then he said I must have misread the original docket.
He holds her gaze. I've been reading dockets since before he was born. I don't misread them.
So it wasn't you?
He's trying to push me out. Alyssa, he thinks I'm just an old man who won't notice what he's doing.
Doing what? What is he doing?
Miguel reaches into the pocket of his overalls and pulls out a folded piece of paper, an invoice. He hands it to her. This came yesterday, an order, paid for from our account. Alyssa unfolds it. Her breath catches.
Specialty paper, premium watermark bond, 120 bms, security grade.
We have no client order for this. I checked. There's no job that requires this document. The kind of paper you would use for an official document. For Viva and Mojima appraisal, you want it to look real.
I'm not crazy.
No, you're not.
A shadow falls over them. A voice, soft as velvet, cuts through the noise of Impressive Fluviosaurus.
What are you two whispering about?
Alyssa's husband, Leo, is standing at the end of the aisle, smiling, but the smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Miguel flinches, hiding the invoice behind his back like a guilty schoolboy.
Just inventory. Miguel was asking about paper stock.
Leo's gaze drifts from Miguel's hidden hand to his wife's face. He walks closer,
the smile never leaving his lips.
Miguel seems confused lately.
He stops right in front of Alyssa,
his voice laced with steel.
Maybe it's time he retired.